I am here to help you with a chapter in computer science called Scratch. This is for class 3, and I will explain the exercise questions from the book. If students understand this chapter well, they can easily answer the questions in the exercise. Let's make it simple and fun to learn.
Fill in the blanks.
Let me start explaining duplicate meaning. It is a tool that creates a copy of an object or sprite in Scratch. Fill in the blank. The fill in the blank button looks like a stamp and is used to copy an object or sprite. Answer. Duplicate shrink meaning. It is a tool used to decrease the size of a sprite in Scratch. Fill in the blank. The fill in the blank button is used to reduce the size of a sprite in Scratch. Answer. Shrink presentation meaning. A mode in Scratch used to show the project to an audience in full screen. Fill in the blank. The fill in the blank mode is used to display the project to an audience. Answer. Presentation scripts meaning. The area in Scratch where blocks are stacked together to create code. Fill in the blank. The fill in the blank area is the place where you stack blocks to write code in Scratch. Answer. Scripts stage meaning. The area in Scratch where sprites perform actions and interact with each other. Fill in the blank. The fill in the blank is the visual area where sprites act and blocks execute. Answer. Stage 8 meaning. The number of block categories in Scratch. Fill in the blank. There are fill in the blank categories of blocks in Scratch. Answer. 8 green flag meaning. A button in Scratch used to start or stop the execution of a project. Fill in the blank. Clicking the fill in the blank starts or stops the Scratch project. Answer. Green flag explanation of true-false statements from the image. Presentation mode meaning in Scratch. Presentation mode is a full-screen view designed for presenting or showcasing projects. Usage in question. Statement. The unlocked sprite can be dragged in presentation mode. Analysis. True in presentation mode. Unlocked sprites can still be interacted with, including dragging. Default sprite. Turtle. Meaning in Scratch. The default sprite when starting a new Scratch project is usually a cat sprite, not a turtle sprite. Usage in question. Statement. When you start Scratch, the turtle sprite is at the center by default. Analysis. False. The default sprite is a cat, not a turtle. Green flag meaning in Scratch. The green flag button starts or restarts the project execution. Usage in question. Statement. Click the green flag again to stop the execution of a Scratch project. Analysis. False. Clicking the green flag starts the project, but stopping requires the red stop button, not the green flag. Editing text box meaning in Scratch. Text boxes in blocks can be edited by clicking on them to change the value or text. Usage in question. Statement. To edit the text box in a block, just click it and change the value. Analysis. True. This is a standard feature in Scratch, allowing users to modify text or numerical inputs in blocks. Recording sound meaning in Scratch. Scratch allows users to record their own sounds and use them in projects. Usage in question. Statement. You can record your own sound in Scratch. Analysis. True, Scratch has a built-in feature to record and incorporate sounds. Question: which of the following is not an object in Scratch? A. Scripts. B. C. Sprites. D. Blocks meaning and correlation. Scripts. Code blocks that define the behavior of sprites. This is not a concept or object in Scratch. Sprites. Characters or objects in Scratch projects. Blocks. Coding elements that are stacked together to create scripts. Reason for the correct option. Correct option B. Reason. Is not an object in Scratch. The other options, scripts, sprites, and blocks, are fundamental components of Scratch. Question: which tab is not present in Scratch? A. Scripts. B. Costumes. C. List. D. Sounds meaning and correlation. Scripts. Tab where coding blocks are found and used. Costumes. Tab to design and edit the appearance of sprites. List. Not a tab but a feature under the variables category. Sounds. Tab to add and edit sounds for the project. Reason for the correct option. Correct option C. List. Reason. List is not a standalone tab in Scratch. It is part of the variables category for storing data. Question: this button is used to increase the size of a sprite. A. Grow. B. Duplicate. C. Delete. D. Shrink meaning and correlation. Grow. Button to increase the size of sprites. Duplicate. Button to copy a sprite or block. Delete. Button to remove a sprite or block. Shrink. Button to decrease the size of sprites. Reason for the correct option. Correct option A. Grow. Reason. Grow is explicitly designed to enlarge the sprite size in Scratch. Question: this is not a part of the block description. A. Motion. B. Control. C. Direction. D. Variables meaning and correlation. Motion. A block category for movement-related commands. Control. A block category for logic-based controls like loops. Direction. A property of sprites, not a block description. Variables. A block category for storing and managing data. Reason for the correct option. Correct option C. Direction. Reason. Direction is a property of sprites, not a block category. Question: this area is used to stack the blocks. A. Block description. B. Blocks palette. C. Scripts area. D. All of these. Meaning and correlation. Block description provides information about a block but not used for stacking. Blocks palette. The section to select blocks but not for stacking. Scripts area. The workspace where blocks are stacked to create programs. All of these includes incorrect options, so not the answer. Reason for the correct option. Correct option C. Scripts area. Reason. The scripts area is the workspace where blocks are actually stacked to define the behavior of sprites. Here is a structured response based on the image, questions with meaning, correlation, and answers. How will you delete the cat sprite from a Scratch project? Meaning and correlation. The default cat sprite in Scratch can be removed using the delete option. This is useful when a project doesn't need the default sprite or requires custom sprites. Answer. Pointways click on the delete button at the bottom of the screen. Select the cat sprite to remove it. How will you edit the text box in a block? Meaning and correlation. In Scratch, text boxes in blocks can contain numbers, text, or variables. Editing these boxes allows users to customize the behavior of the block. Answer. Pointways click on the text box inside the block. Type the desired value or text to modify it. The block will now execute the updated instruction. Name the 3 tabs present in Scratch. Meaning and correlation. Scratch has 3 main tabs that allow users to create and customize projects. Scripts, for coding and adding logic. Costumes, for designing or editing sprite appearances. Sounds, for adding or recording. Scratch Computer Science, Word window. Scratch Computer Science, Alert window. Page Setup window. Scratch Computer Science, Word window. Costumes, for designing or editing sprite appearances. Sounds, for adding or recording sound effects. Answer. Pointways. The 3 tabs in Scratch are Scripts, Costumes, Sounds. How will you run the script in the Scripts area? Meaning and correlation. A script in Scratch is a collection of blocks that perform actions. Running a script executes its alert window. Pointways click on any block in the scripts area. Alternatively, click the green flag to execute all scripts connected to it. Describe how you will record your own sound. Meaning and correlation. Scratch allows users to record custom sounds using the microphone, which can be added to a project through the Sounds tab. Answer. Pointways. Go to the Sounds tab. Click on the microphone icon to start recording. Record your sound and save it. The recorded sound will appear in the sound library. Taskbar, OBS 30.